On Fox tonight, the City Budget Committee rejected an amendment to cut all general fund dollars from Portland's Economic Development Agency during a marathon meeting at City Hall.
Councilors are still debating as we speak in a session that could top out at more than 12 hours, covering more than 100 amendments to Mayor Wilson's proposed budget for the 2025-2026 fiscal year.
Fox 12's Leslie Dominique has more from City Hall about the $11 million cut that Prosper Portland just dodged.
I feel that Prosper Portland is really important in the economic impact they have, especially to BIPOC small businesses.
They do such good work. Why try to change it?
Small business owners are at ease after a majority city council vote decided against an amendment that would cut the entirety of Prosper Portland's $11 million general fund grant.
I wouldn't be standing here today as a successful, thriving, profitable business had it not been for the over 13 organizations that I've worked with because of Prosper.
This decision did not go without debate. Councilor Jamie Dunphy, one of the amendment co-sponsors, argued that the amendment was a revenue-saving option to fund bureaus like Parks and Recreation.
This is the best savings opportunity we have today to keep our community whole and continue to invest in economic development.
And the proposed cut of $11 million in general fund support from the city, Councilors Green and Dunphy called on Prosper Portland to instead use money in their Strategic Investment Fund, or SIF, a pool intended to support small businesses and projects outside tax increment finance. It's a suggestion that Prosper Portland had previously refused.
They've already put on record, even if we take this away, they're not going to backfill it with SIF.
A decision that would put programs benefiting small businesses at risk. Councilor Murillo declared that Prosper Portland may have overstepped their role by not following instructions to dip into their SIF funds.
We're talking about cutting a lot of things that are absolutely essential for regular Portlanders, and an unelected board is able to hold us hostage and say, no, we're not going to do what you say.
After several rounds of heated debate, the amendment was struck down.
The amendment fails with 4 yes votes and 8 no votes.
Portlanders in opposition to the amendment expressed concern about what the vote means for the funding of other city bureaus.
I really just want to make sure that our bureaus stay funded through this crisis and that we don't have to lay off all these city workers who provide a very valuable service. We need to find the money somewhere, and I just don't know where we're going to find that money.
In downtown Portland, Leslie Dominique, Fox 12 Oregon.
A debate on amendments is ongoing at City Hall. The council aims to have deliberations done by 11 p.m. A final vote on the city budget will not be held until June. Commissioners have been discussing more than 120 amendments to the budget.
Members of the public packed the council chambers today to share their thoughts as well. The mayor's proposed budget included increased funding for temporary shelter beds, investing millions in energy-efficient vehicles and equipment for the city, and reducing staff members for Portland Parks. Wilson also wants to add positions and funding to Portland Street Response and invest millions in fire and law enforcement agencies. More than 200 people signed up to give public testimony, and the council did not cut that off after 2 hours. But for those who spoke, many of them were in support of increasing funding for public safety. A small business owner spoke about her concerns.
Some of you will not admit that we need public safety, as it is a fundamental right to we the people. Without public safety, I have experienced grave consequences, from my nephew being shot and killed to this day, no accountability. My property was just vandalized again yesterday morning at 1:25 a.m. No accountability.
Nearly half of the commenters were speaking out against the proposed amendment from Councilor Novick to close the Multnomah Arts Center and Community Music Center to redirect more funds to parks.
My family would not have been able to afford private lessons without the Community Music Center. I owe my entire career and my musical upbringing to this place. The CMC has been a key resource for affordable and accessible lessons for 70 years.